401. 401. Silver and black, yeah, we never fold. New winning roots with a Raider soul. East Coast grind, West Coast pride. Raider Nation, worldwide. 401, say it loud. 401, feel that sound from the stands to the screen. This is Raider Talk with 401 Raider Jeff. Win or lose, we ride it out. Raider Nation, hear us shout. Hit that bell, show respect. Silver and black. 401 Raider Jeff. 401. 401. 401.
Welcome in, everybody. How you doing this evening? We're getting ready for Raider football. Preseason game 1. Raiders versus the Arizona Cardinals in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Just waiting for the NFL Network, NFL Plus app to finally kick into the game. It has not yet. But as soon as it does, we'll be able to start seeing what's going on the field. But I don't know who's here yet. I see we already got 6 in the channel. So welcome in, everybody. I'm going to try and update the score and everything as we go along. I'm not going to be doing like a strict play-by-play. This is going to be like the old throwback watch parties like we used to do. Just kind of sit here, talk with the chat, see what you guys think so far as plays happen. We'll react as usual. Hopefully it's a lot of good reaction, but we'll have to wait and see. Gunsmoke's here. What's up, Gunsmoke? What's up, brother? How you doing? So I'm just waiting for the app to kick through. I mean, I'm looking at it. It just says the event has not started yet. I don't know what they're waiting for. I got it set up. I got my earpiece in so I can listen to the game without it being heard over the airwaves, so I don't get nailed for it. So let's see. Let me just see if it's only going to work on my phone versus, because I got it signed in on the app on the TV. Give me a second here. Let's see, no, it has not kicked off yet. Nope, that's not what I want. What the heck is this? It just popped up. All right, so it has not started just yet. Just waiting for it. Finally switch. Is this happening now? What's this? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Sweet. Finally kicked in. All right. We're ready to go. What's up, Silver Smoke? What's up, TG? What's up, guys? Not a fan of this mode for live. I can't see you because of all the comments on the screen. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I just, you know what it is, because I know I'm not going to be pulling up any graphics and such, so that's why I just do it in the vertical. It hits the phones, so it gets out to more people. I mean, I got 27 people in here rocking with us right now already, so I'll take that any day of the week. That's awesome. I'm even on Twitch. I got somebody on Twitch. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just got the Got the new message from our commissioner from my long time. What's up, Marcus? What's up, brother? Haven't seen you in a while, man. How you been? We got the email from the commissioner, my fantasy league, that we've been together since '91 doing this, and they're doing the draft on the night before I leave to go to Vegas. So it's like I'm gonna have the draft that night. It's a Tuesday night, so that means I'm going to be on the Most Notorious. It's also going to be the night for the president's meeting for the Black Hole presidents. So it's like it's going to be a busy night. So, all right, it's kickoff. We're getting the ball first. Ran it out to about the 34-yard line on that one. 28-yard return. Here comes Kirk Cousins. So we got Cousins out there, Genty's out there, Tucker's out there. The whole offensive line that they slated as the starters, they're all out there from what I can see. Yeah, Bowers, Michael Mayer. Yeah, we're going 2 tight ends right off the bat. Yeah, there's Connor Hayward in his fullback too on this one. What's up, Darren? Tucker's in motion. That's a handoff to Genty. About 4 yards on that rush, right up the middle, right off the left side of the center. What's up, Darren? What's up, Ridge? What's up, brother? Bro, can't wait to meet up with you again in Vegas, man. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be a hell of a week out there, man. What's up, Tyler? I see you in here. Yeah, I hear you on that Silver Smoke too, man. I want to see this kid be good, man. I don't want to see this kid fail. I know I didn't set this earlier this show. I just pulled it up last minute. I mean, the deflected pass intended for Genty on the right side. Any of you guys watching this right now at all? Are you able to watch it wherever you're at right now? Because it's on there's 2 ways to get it, and that's on the NFL. ESPN Unlimited, and then what I did, I signed up for NFL Plus today. It's $6.99 a month. So as soon as the third preseason game is over, I'm going to cancel it. So at least I'll be able to watch the preseason games live, not at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, Cousins in the shotgun. Pass off the left side to Betch. He caught that. Holy shit, how did he get that one? That was the tight coverage on him, too, man. The corner was all over him. What's up, Damon? Darren, what's going on, man? He's back on the center. We got Betch in motion. Hayward's in there. Genty's got the ball. Nope. Play action. Michael Mayer up the right side, pass to him for about 7-yard pickup on that one. Welcome in everybody that's watching. I appreciate everybody being in here and watching this right now. Appreciate it 100%. What's up, brother? Yeah. What's up, man? Genty up the middle, about 3. About half a yard shy of the first down. Naylor's out there now. All right, so we're going into a wide receiver split on this one. Let's see. Oh, Michael Mayer's still out there, though, too. This was Naylor's first time coming out on the field. Whoa, that was a nice run. Right up behind Linderbaum, man. He just blew that open. Picked up like about an 8-yard run on that one. That was a nice run. Already looks better than what it was last year. Just on a couple of running plays they've already done. There goes Tucker off the left side. Another first down, out of bounds. 15-yard pickup on that pass to him. Hi, Obo. Let's see, where are we now? We're about the 21-yard line. Arizona's 21-yard line. We're moving right down the field on this. 1st and 10. Oh, it's right on the 20. Here comes Mike Washington. Picked up about 2 yards, 3 yards on that one. There it is, Marcus. 13 months as a member. I appreciate you, brother. Preseason is definitely here, man. This is great. I think you guys are playing right now, too, aren't you? Yeah, 9 o'clock tonight. You guys are on in an hour. Cousins off the right side to Tucker. Short by about 3 yards on the first down. Yeah, 3rd down and 3 now. Oh, there goes Michael Mayer in for the touchdown. Nice. I'll tell you what, you know who wasn't out there a lot in this series was Brock Bowers. He was out for the first couple of plays, and it was Michael Mayer mostly out there. That was a nice throw, nice play. That was beautiful. What a first drive, yeah. I mean, granted, I know it's the Cardinals and everything, but still, it's football. That's all I care. What's up, Tanner Jack? What's going on, brother? How you doing? All right, Gay with the extra point. So 7-0 Raiders. Let me update the banner. That was beautiful. That was a nice drive. Love every minute of it. So I've got the ticker going across the top of the screen. You'll see it should be at the top. It's got the score of the game and what quarter it's going to be in. I'm not going to have a running clock. It's too much. I can never figure that. I'd have to do a separate thing for that. So while everybody's in here, don't forget to, if you're on X, if you're on Twitch or on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe, hit the notifications. I have multiple shows throughout the week during the season. I have a Tuesday night show. I've got a Saturday night show, Friday night. So let's do it this way. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So 4 nights a week right now. I'm currently filling in for somebody on Wednesdays on the cage match. So if you can, make sure you guys get over to that channel too and support them too. Normally it's myself and LV Raider 10 on tonight with the Raiders coast to coast, but he's actually at the game right now. So he's at the game tonight because now that he's moved to Vegas, he's got that opportunity to go to these games. So he's there now. See, it's a beautiful drive without Brock Bowers. It's nothing good but nothing but a good sign. Yeah. Like I said, he was out there for the first few plays, and it was Michael Mayer never came off the field from what I saw. I saw 87 out there the whole time. What's up, Shopkey? Haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? What's up, Bueno? What's up, my brother? Do we trade Mendoza if Cousins takes us to the Super Bowl? Yeah, I no. I like the thought though. I'm happy with what just saw, but Cousins is just a dink and dunk pass. He had some decent throws there. I hope he can get to pushing it downfield. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it was the first series, knocking some rust off. I mean, the line looked great. I'm sorry. I think the line looked really good. I mean, Genti never got touched in the backfield. He made it over the line of scrimmage every time, so that's a bonus. Yeah, Marcus, glad to see you back in here tonight, man. I appreciate you coming in. All right, so we kicked off. They ran it out to about the 27, 26, somewhere around there. All right, Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, no Carson Beck. Yeah, it was a nice drive. 10 plays, 60 yards, so 6.8 average. I'll take that any day of the week. Oh, Love's playing in this game tonight. I didn't know Love was coming in tonight. Nice. We didn't get to see him last week. I wanted to see him tonight, too. Yeah, let's see if Harrison Jr. can catch this week. I know last week in practice and everything, it was horrible. TikTok has my attention now. He pushed out of bounds about a yard short. They haven't put the defensive setup there, but I not yet. Anyway, that was Chin that just pushed him out of bounds. Crosby's not even out there. He's standing on the sidelines right now. Oh, Kuntz almost got in there on him. Yeah, pass interference on us. He was all over his arm. Taron Johnson had a good hold of his right arm as they were running. Yeah, that was a stupid penalty. He had him beat, that's why. He might. The Masters probably, if anything, he's going to come out later on. He's not out there right now. I know that. Damn, we got 77 people rocking with us right now. This is awesome. And to think, I wasn't even thinking about coming on tonight. I wasn't gonna. Oh, Jeremiah Love stuffed at the line. Maybe he got about 2 yards. Quay Walker on the stop. This is something we didn't see with our linebackers last year, that's for sure. Yeah, false start against Arizona. Just under 8 minutes left in the first quarter already. Second and 13 after the penalty. Brissett back to pass. Short pass to Love. Oh, he gained about a yard on that. That was Johnson. Nice way to stop on that one. That was a nice play right there. He could have broke that too, man. With the speed that kid's got. So 3rd and 11 now. Brissett back to pass. Going over the middle. First down. Who was that? Wilson, receiver. Stokes was on him. This is the shit that burned us last year. We'd be like 3rd and long and we would give up the first down. It's freaking annoying. Yeah, he totally turned him around. So where are they now on the field? They're on a 28-yard, 29-yard line, 28-yard line. Love up the middle. Oh, no, Algier. Wow. Picked up about 8 yards on that run. Yeah, it's Patrick Graham's calling the defense. I don't think Max is playing tonight because he still hasn't come out on the field. I saw him stand on the sideline in uniform, so, I mean, he's dressed. Algier breaking it out to the left side. He's got the first down. Gained about another 3-4 yards on that. First down. 7-yard run. Yeah, Jeremy Chin came in way too late on that one. He was too far inside already. It was a fight for the run for the sideline, a race. All right, they're on our 14-yard line right now. 1st and 10. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Stuff the run. No gain. Are you guys watching this too now or no? Yeah, it's looking a little worse than I thought they were going to be better, but I mean, it is the first series, so let's see how they buckle up after this. But Walker with another nice tackle. Okay, good. Hey, what's up, Mr. Silva? What's going on? Welcome in. Cardinals false start. He did. Kirk did look good out there on that first series. So we're down to 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. They're back on our 20 now. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the shotgun. Oh, Kuntz almost had him there, too. Another missed tackle. Down to the 7-yard line. Gained about freaking 12 on that. Yeah. It secondary looks scary, and it is. It's definitely bothering me. Yeah, they were all over the place. It's like they weren't paying attention. All right, he's back on the center. It's 3rd and 3. Scram. Oh, he's throwing it right down the middle. Double coverage. Who is that? Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown. Porter was right on him, too. It was a good throw. Can't really knock him on that one. Flag on the play on the extra point. It did go through though. It did. The PAT did count. Yep. Offsides on the Raiders. All right. 7-7. And you know what? And it's funny because when I was on the show with Will and Matty B last week, he brought that up, and I'm like, you know what? I never thought of it that way. You know, everybody's raving how good our secondary looks. Well, how bad are our wide receivers, though? We don't have the best wide receiver room in the league. So, yeah, our secondary is going to look great against our own team. You know, so now that they're out there against competition from another team, guys they haven't played against yet, you know, so I don't know, man. The secondary is looking a little rough right now. Yeah, the defense all around. You know what? They're getting pressure. They definitely are because they're making Brissett move. Kuntz has already had him a couple of times, but just couldn't follow through. I just hope that these young guys we have can step in faster and actually have an impact on this roster because that would be an absolute thing of beauty. What's up, Ja Raider? What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight, man? Yeah, Kuntz keeps getting through. Definitely. Yeah, and again, no Max. Max isn't – he's dressed. Like I said, he's on the sidelines, but he hasn't gotten out there. If he hasn't gone out in the first or second series, he's not playing tonight, which could be a smart thing, I guess. If we can produce better pressure, the secondary shouldn't be as much of a problem. Can't expect them to stick like glue for over 5 seconds. No, and that's kind of what I was saying last year too. Is if our front defensive line can produce that pressure on a quarterback, we don't need a field of superstars in the secondary. We just need serviceable guys out there. Walker looks tremendous. I mean, he's already had 2 great tackles. You know, one for no gain, basically lost a half yard, and the other one he stopped them dead at like a 1 yard gain. That and also the other one too was Tyron Johnson grabbing Love like he did, just a solo tackle to prevent him because he would have broke that. So off this 2-possession offense. Off those 2 possessions, offense was cool and defense was stale. Pretty much, yeah. Also, no Crawford, which is which is upset. But hopefully he's good enough for week 3 preseason. I hope so. Not judging seriously off preseason games. No, but it gives you a better idea on where we really think this team is now when you watch what you're seeing on this, you know, in this game. So far, I'm overly concerned, especially with – I'm not overly – yeah, and that's the other thing. You put Crosby out there, it's different. All right, we're receiving the kickoff. He's out. Washington Jr., he's out to the 30. He's out to the 30. Brought it from the end zone to the 30. Flag coming from the end zone. What the hell? Here comes Mendoza. Here comes the 2s. Offensive line. All right, so we lost 10 yards on that. What's up, No Face Raider? What's going on, man? So Mendoza's out there. Zoom's out there. Oh, man, it's all rookies. Not rookies. It's all the number 2s out there. Washington up the middle. Who's trying to get a good look? See, they don't announce who's on the roster, like who's starting out there. It's always my fault, Hobo. You know that. So who's that? So who's out there for the line then? So looks like we got 56. So we've got Zune out there. We got Mafi. We got Meredith. We got Grant. And we got Caleb Rogers. So the entire first string offense, the starting five that they just named the other day, is out. So these are all the second string is on the offensive line out there with him. So he's getting the ball snapped to him by Jordan Meredith. So it's 3rd and 8 right now. Mendoza's in the shotgun. Dropping back. Off to the right to Betch. Yep, he got it. First down. Right on the sideline. Tell you what, Betch is actually having a decent night tonight. Maybe it'll shut Leo up from yelling about how bad he sucks. Run play right up the right side with Washington. Gained about 4. Second and 7. Who's 19? Oh, Malik Benson's 19. He's out there. Nice catch from Washington Jr. The flag on the play. Yep, it's coming back. It's probably going to be a hold. Yep. Against Grant. Hold on Grant. So who else is it? Ian Thomas is out there as the tight end. So is Ogwabunam, number 85. No, he got hit as soon as that ball hit his hands. Zune's kind of doing okay out there on that right side, on the right tackle. He's looks like he's holding his own pretty well over there. Just throws a tutty. I'll give some memberships. Mendoza, throw a touchdown. Quick. Funny hobo. Your humor's not funny. Totally missed that play. No, Lobby ran that one. 4th down. So offense stalled. 4th and 10. And here comes our MVP. AJ Cole. Oh, you're ahead of me, Gunsmoke. Jesus, 60-yard kick. Oh. Dalton Johnson took him out. What penalty we had a couple on that one. There was a holding call on Grant. And then the penalty on the kickoff. I don't remember what the penalty on the kickoff was. No, you're good. No, Gunsmoke. Don't apologize, man. I don't care if you're ahead of me. I'm just saying you were that far ahead. It's crazy how far ahead you actually are. Man, we got 94 rocking in here at 70 and X alone. Damn. Might be one of my more popular X shows. Jeff, question: who runs the East Bay TVH, and do they throw watch parties or viewings? You talk about like the one up in Oakland. Is that the one you're referring to? If I think, you know what? Hang on, I can look that up. Hold on. Bakersfield, California. I'm a little closer. Yeah, Malik Benson is out there. Let me see. I can bring it up exactly who's what area out there. Just if you go to this link, you're probably not going to be able to click on it, but it's really easy. It's theblackhole.com. If you go there and then at the very top of the screen, you're going to see chapters. Click on that and then just keep scrolling down and you'll see all the different listing of chapters. I don't know if they're listed as, you've got the Bay Area, California chapter. Where's Central Valley? Is that? I don't know where that one is. But there's a Bay Area, California chapter, and that's Cisco that runs that one. Hey, look at that. Gardner Minshew's out there. Just who we wanted to see. I wonder how much Mendoza is going to play in this game now. I mean, he came in this early in the first quarter. First quarter's over. So they're switching up. What's up, Nick? What's going on, man? How you doing? So, yeah, No Face, if you go to that, yeah, definitely check it out. It's probably going to be that one. It's probably going to be the Bay Area chapter. They're actually, I think they're actually out of Oakland itself. It's like the original chapter, pretty much. Dan with the Uncle Alert with the 440 Jules. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you very much, man. You're the man. Yeah, they're stuffing. They are absolutely stuffing love, so which is nice. I'm done watching Porter out there. He hasn't learned. Still needs more learning. He was second pick, 23. Yeah, he was a second-round pick. Let's see. Our second team was going against this. Yeah, and that's the other thing, too. Us, the line and everything that was out there with Mendoza was the twos, and they were going up against Arizona's first string is still on defense. So, I mean, they moved the ball. I mean, they did get some plays. It's not like they got stalled and didn't move. You know, let me see what we got for stats. Oh, I got to change that too. Let me change the banner to the second quarter. Okay, there we go. Take her back up. So let me look at the stats, what we got so far. Team stats. No, not the team stats. I'm on player stats. Not the box score. Here we go. So Kirk Cousins was 5 for 6, 50 yards, and 1 TD. His rating was a 141. He had an 8.3 average. Mendoza is 1 for 3, 9 yards, with a 42 rating. Genty's 3 for 16. Lobby's 1 for 8. Mike Washington is 3 for 6. Receiving, Trey Tucker's got 2 for 21. Michael Mayer's got 2 for 19. Betch has 2 for 19. Let's see. Chin's got the most tackles with 3. Dean and Walker both have 2 apiece. Yep, McCoy's out there, number 28. Lindenberg's out there. Eichenberg's out there. Trying to see who else is out there. What's up, Eric? Yeah, Jalen Naylor was out there in the first series with the ones. First down. There's Masses. Masses just gave up a first down on that catch. Yeah, he was. He was tossed. He was out there a couple of plays with the ones, but he played primarily. What's up, Chance? He played primarily with the 2s on the last series. Love, again, not much on the running game. Hey, thanks for being over there on Twitch, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying to start to get that populated now, too. Appreciate everybody that's rocking with me tonight. We've got 102 rocking right now between all the feeds I got out there, so this is pretty damn good. Hang on, the wife's out. She's calling me. Give me a sec. Sorry, the wife was out. She just called. She's on her way back. So penalty against looks like the Raiders, maybe. That's the longest play Jeremiah Love's had yet. Personal foul against Eichenberg. I can't believe I'm watching the Raiders' longest off season ever, probably because the season was over so early. This did feel like a long off season. I honestly, I felt like I took more. It was more time off in between everything that was going on. You know, like I took a break from a lot of my shows during all that. You know, best podcast. Well, I like to think I am, but I know I'm not the best. But thank you, Hobo. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all, man. Like I said, you guys being in here watching with me and listening to me babble. Love stuffed again. What's up, Jasona? What's going on, man? I still can't. I mean, Brock was dressed. He came out. He was out there with the first string, but he was only out there for a couple of plays. But Michael Mann never came off the field on that first drive. He was out there the entire time. Arizona just got the first down. So it's 1st and 10. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, Chance. Thank you very much, man. Are you on the East Coast, Chance? Because that's where I am. I mean, I'm in New England. I live up in Rhode Island. That's not Love in the backfield now. They took him out. That's going to be Algier. Yeah, Algier. Looks like Hezekiah Massis made the stop on that one. It's got a couple of yards. 2nd and 5 now for Arizona. Oh, yeah, Massis was right in there. Read that one pretty good. They're down to, looks like a 25-yard line. It's tough to tell from this angle. No. At our 23 and a half. Throwing it, rolled out to the right. Stopped them. Reedy Vance on the stop. Damn. 3rd and 1, though. I mean, he did pick up some yards, but it's 3rd and 1. Didn't give up the first down. Third and 1. Timeout Raiders. We're down to 10 minutes to go in the half. Raiders took a timeout. Tied up 7-7. Arizona's got the ball. So while we're at it, don't forget, everybody, the 401 Brigade membership started at 99 cents. So 99 cents a month if you guys want to become members. I'm going to try and do some more live, some more membership stuff. I still have the, no, you're good, Rehobo. No, he didn't. He never came out on the field. He's dressed. He was on the sideline, but he never stepped foot on the field at all. So, which I'm okay with, to be honest with you. I mean, and that's the other thing. I mean, our defense, the front looked okay. The front line looked great. So it's 3rd and 1, and there goes Love. He got the first down. Yeah, so Max never played a single snap out there on defense. Yeah, I don't I don't really have a problem with him not playing. First of all, it's preseason. We already know what Max can do. But I will say, because Kuntz was playing in his position, Kuntz was getting some penetration. He was getting back there. He almost had Brissett on a couple of plays. So I mean, they were getting into the backfield. We were getting in his face. Right? That's what it feels like. All right, so they're at our 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Ball's up, and it's touchdown. So Minshew throws a touchdown. Brissett throws a touchdown. What's up, Frank? Yeah, they're not looking the best right now. Who was it on him? $28. So it's McCoy, isn't it? Yeah, McCoy. That was McCoy on him. Yeah, Tanner D definitely needs work, man. You need to relax. All right, now I got to update the banner again. God dang it. Not the way I want to be updating this, unfortunately, but. So, second quarter, it is 14-7 Cardinals. So says, I can't tell if it's a talent problem or if it's scheme and system of the new DC. True. I mean, again, we're watching this right now in full speed, with very little replay. It's going to be interesting to watch on. I don't know when they're going to do it, if they're going to do it Sunday or not. But the War Room with 805 and Chris from Protect the Shield and Severe, when they break down the game film, where you start to see where some players, they might look good in game, real time live action, but then when you watch the film breakdown, you start to see some, bad tendencies and such where they might have messed up and shit. So, Yeah, there's a lot of missed tackles going on too. It's some of the same shit. Yeah, it was definitely McCoy. I looked it up. It was him. I'm excited for Aces O'Connell, no lie. I wonder if they're even going to get him in the game. You know, I'd be curious to see if they do. Yeah, and everybody, don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure you get over, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, get the thumbs up on the show tonight. I appreciate everybody being in here. We got a long season to go. First 2 weeks of the season, I'm going to be kind of not doing my regular shows because I'm going to Vegas for the home opener. So I get to Vegas on September 9th. I don't come home until the 21st of September because the game is on that Sunday, the 12th. Then on the 9, 11, 12, 13th, sorry, the 13th. And then I am flying to LA on Tuesday, the 15th. And I'm going to stay in LA for the Chargers game. I'm not planning on going into SoFi right now because the ticket prices are still a little crazy. But I am definitely going to be there at the tailgates. There's going to be a watch party at the hotel I'm staying at that Mike from Raiders Against the World is putting together. Lester Hayes is going to be there. It's a watch party. It's a tailgate. And the watch party, basically, they're going to have TV set up around the pool. So while everybody's sweltering and heating themselves up inside the stadium, I'm going to be chilling in a pool watching the game. Oh, man, did he get whacked. Malik Benson got his legs taken out from under him on that return. Oh, Jesus. Man, how he didn't break his legs on it. Mendoza's back out there as the QB. Hayward is out there, so that's a starter that's out there. Betch is out there again. Mike Washington is the running back. Mendoza's on the center. Betch in motion. Play fake. Throws it right down the middle. Oh, man, wide open. Malik Benson. First down to the 40-yard line. That was a nice play. What's up, Frank? AOC will mop it up. I wouldn't be surprised if Mendoza plays the rest of the game, to be honest with you, which I'd be fine with. Yeah, defense does not look good for us. Offense is moving now. What's up, Brandon? Evening, Jeff. Great first drive. O-line was okay. Hold on. He threw it away. It's a flag. Yeah, and the Cardinals still have some of their starters out there on defense. So looks like double holding. It's gonna be offset then. Replay second. Oh, first down, actually. That was the first down. Yeah, it's gonna off. Yep, offset. All right, replaying first down. JPJ's out there now. So they did. I didn't even notice that he was still out there. Okay. Well, JPJ got nailed for tripping. Genty was okay. Overall, we looked competent on the first drive defensively. Yeah, we looked shaky as hell on defense, for sure. Mike Washington on 1st and 10 running down the sideline. Picked up about 8 on that one. Another flag. Come on. Yep, holding on the tight end. Oh, my God, that was so obvious. He had him up under the shoulder pads. Right on the shoulders, too. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the starting line looked pretty damn good out there. I mean, Genty never got touched in the backfield. He broke through every play. So did Washington. So I'm impressed with the offensive line already so far. Even the secondary, the second stringers aren't looking that bad, and they're going up against the ones. Right, hand off to no. Oh yeah, it was. Man, that faked me out. Washington with a breaking one. Here we go. Down to the 40, 30, 20. Oh man, down to like about the 15-yard line on that run. Broke it off through the middle and then down the left side of the sideline. Connor Haywood opened a beautiful block on that one. God damn, that was nice. That's why I like this kid. Watch this play. Man, he went right off the backside of Meredith, and that was it. He got a beautiful block from Haywood. I thought he faked me out, Mendoza. I thought Mendoza still had the ball. The camera did too, kind of. $53-yard run. False start. Everybody moved but Meredith. The center never snapped it. We're down to 7 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the second quarter. Arizona's up 14-7. False start. False start, everyone but the center. I love it when they say that. Yeah, we've had a bunch of penalties already. Let me see if I find out how many we've had already. Team stats. Let's see. Penalties. We got 7 penalties already against us in this game, and we're not even at freaking halftime. He went with a back shoulder throw, going for Malik Benson. Oh my God, he had him right here. He had him right here in the. How is that not a penalty? What's up, Mike? What's going on, brother? How you doing? Oh yeah, he's gonna be all over the ass for these penalties. Mendoza back to pass. No, he's running it. Got about 7 yards on that one. Third down. And 3rd and 8. We're down to about 6 minutes left. Out of the shotgun. Oh, almost the first down. He missed it. It was Benson, too. He's about a foot shy. Yep, they're going for it on 4th down. I like this. I like this. That was a nice play. Kubiak and staff still have work to do, but I see progress, which was one of my keys to this season. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that first string, the first team guys look great out there, to be honest with you. Michael Mayer being involved was beautiful to watch, too. I love seeing him in there like that. Yep, they're going for it. 4th and 1. Mike Washington, first down right up the middle. Got it. So this dude is on the team. Oh, Washington's making the team for sure. You shitting me? Yeah. I mean, they show the stands. Make sure you guys look and see if you see Nate or 805 out there, because I know they're both in the game. Chris Fu Raiders, he's there too. All right, 1st and goal. Down to 4 minutes, 40 seconds. We're on our own 5-yard line. Their 5-yard line. Mendoza looking to pass it. Swallowed up. Sacked. Mendoza sacked. 2nd and goal. 7-yard loss. Oh, they were doubled up on Betch too. Yeah, he didn't have anybody to throw it to. Mendoza, no. Ian Thomas has got it. Gained some yards back. Got it back to about the 6-yard line on that. Yeah, nobody was open on that one. They had Betch double teamed. Malik Benson had a guy right behind him, and he would have just knocked the ball away as soon as it got anywhere near him. I like Ian Thomas. I like him as our third tight end. We'll see. He's got 2 more shots. It's 3rd and goal right now. He's out of the shotgun. Touchdown. Who is that? Jack Betch. Oh, they just called him the Mandalorian on freaking whoever's doing the announcing on this show. Just called him Mandalorian. No panic from Mendoza. He's going to be fine. I'm stoked. I know it. Yep. I mean, Betch just came screaming across.
Raiders.
All right, we're tied up. We are tied up 14-14. Let me update this banner. Oh, not that one. This one. Nope. Oh my God. All right, 14-14. Why did I put 17 for the Cardinals? It's not 17. It's 14. 14-14. Oh, damn. Oh, you weren't kidding. Thank you, No Face, with the 20 gifted members on my channel. I appreciate you, brother. Let me see who got them. Curious. Let's see if it's anybody that's in the channel right now, because it's totally random. I wish I could control how many people got memberships when that happens. Let's see. So anybody that let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Shelly got it. Wild Turkey. Raiders football. Tommy Turner's Jack Issues. K. Bradley. Raiders Foo Chris. Tone Loke. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, brother. That's awesome. It's shit like that helps the channel out big time, man. It's a beautiful thing. I love it when you guys do that stuff, man. Just spreads the word, man. Spreads the word. I'm hoping to do a shit ton of lives while I'm out in Vegas and in LA. I'm bringing my laptop. I am bringing everything with me. So I'm going to try and do as much as I can while I'm out there. Maybe I might do some members only stuff while I'm out there, possibly. I'm going to try and get as much footage as I can so I can put some videos together. That's why I'm bringing the laptop. So if I'm back at the hotel at night and I want to go live, I can. I mean, I could do it from my phone too, but it's just so much easier from the computer. What's up, Barrett? What's going on, man? Yeah, Betch is having a good night, man. Betch has been steady for us since day one. Well, I don't know about steady, but Mendoza is going to be the real deal, preseason or not. I can see it. I won't do that. That's what we want to see from our rookie QB wide receiver. Betch is looking like a sure thing as well. I think he will be a great slot. Definitely looking better than Thornton since Thornton got here. They both got here at the same time. You know? They brought it out to about the 25, 22. Yeah, 22-yard return out to the 25. Yeah, definitely, and I see that with him. You know, him, Mayer for sure. It's going to be nice to see Michael Mayer get involved. You know, I mean, he was definitely involved a lot. No, yeah, we got to control the penalties. I mean, that's insane with the penalties. 7 penalties already, and again, it's not even halftime. That's the first time I think Love got some serious first good yardage on a first run. And there's a new quote: "Sack me, watch what happens next." This game's been on for just under an hour, and it's almost halftime already. I love it. It's moving fast. Love getting a first down here. He's breaking it out to the left. Yep. First down. He brought it out to like about the 42-yard line. No, 38-yard line. 42? 42. I think. It's tough to tell. Yeah, 42-yard line. I think Love is I think he's so much better than Genty. He's such a better runner too. Yeah, Love is. I would have loved to have had him have him this year. All right, 2-minute warning. He needs to pull Love down. Yeah, I agree with that too. Let Tyler Algier get some play time. Let him take the beatings. He's been in the league for a few years. Don't get your rookie screwed up. I mean, we did the right thing. No, I disagree with that. I Love is a much better running back. I think he's way better. And that's the only downside. I mean, Mike Washington definitely made a name for himself tonight so far. God damn, that was a beautiful run. They had beautiful blocks for him, too. They set that up perfect for his ass. That was great. Genty only had like 3. Yeah, he did. He didn't touch the ball much. No, it was, what did he get exactly? I can tell you exactly what he had because I got the stats up. He had 3 carries, 16 yards. Washington has 5 for 61. Genty did have a 10-yard run, though. So I guess I can do this now. So Kirk Cousins was 5 for 6. Fernando was 5 for 8, 47 yards on the TD also. His rating is now up to 118. Fernando's got one carry for 7 yards. Lobby's 1 for 8. Genty was 3 for 16. Mike Washington 5 for 61. Benson 2 for 26. Jack Betch has 3 catches, 25 yards, and the touchdown now. Tucker's 2 for 21. He's out of the game now. Michael Mayer is 2 for 19 and a touchdown. He's out. Washington's got 1 for 6. So not much getting thrown to the receiver. I mean, it's mainly been Betch, Benson, and Tucker as far as receivers go. He hasn't thrown to any other receivers. It's been tight ends or running backs. Lindenberg's leading in tackles now. He's got 4 tackles, 3 solos. No, I'm sorry. Grady Vance just joined him. 4 tackles, 3 solos. All right. 1st and 10 from their own 42. Minshew in the shotgun. Love lined up next to him. Hand off to Love. Oh man, he broke a nice one there. Like a 14-yard pickup on that one. Yeah, I am too, Silver Smoke. I love the fact of having him in Mike Washington. I love it. What's up, Lucky? What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm trying to remember this the first preseason game, so don't exactly. Stopped on that one. Just stuffed them. I think they both have a chance of being 1K running backs, if not one of them over 1K and the other. Yeah, I mean, that definitely could happen. I know it's early, but man, where is Tonka Hemingway? All the hype he was getting in practice. He's not out there right now. They're not the ones on out there on defense. So it's all the second stringers now. The first string defense was only out there for the first series, and then they swapped everybody. Same thing with the offense. First string was out there for the first drive. Yeah, that was a nice throw to him. Play is shining so far. The last ones I would have guessed, right? We'll see how we look, how well we look at halftime adjustments. True, Love is making idea, and it is too. He is. He's again. He's a second and third string is kind of out there right now, so it is what it is. And don't forget, Max wasn't even out there for the first series. We always suck on halftime adjustments. Hopefully, this stuff is different. I mean, and that's just it. There's some things that we got to expect aren't going to be like they used to be, and I think that might be one of those things that aren't going to be like it used to be. You know. Yeah, they did. Walker alone kept stuffing him. I know it's rookies out there, but man, they look so. Yeah, they do. It's the defense isn't as good as I thought they were going to be. I want to see Mendoza finish strong, and then I want to see AOC ball out and get some trade value so he can be a starter. So far, I like what I see as far as compared to last year. Just the offensive line alone this year versus last year, just the way they played at the start. He does look confident. I will give him that. Secondary is not that great. I read that so fast. I thought you said I just want him. I didn't know. Like I totally missed the word "don't." Oh, another first down. 3rd and 6, and they got it. They're 5 for 5 on 3rd downs. That's insane. Another first down to Brooks. That's the second one to Brooks on first downs. Quarterbacks for Arizona are 13 for 13. They have not had an incompletion yet this game. It's called another timeout. 33 seconds to go. Yeah, McCoy, yeah, I agree with that too, because he hasn't played in so long. I mean, his last real game was 2024, so I mean, I'm not worried about that. We're gonna improve our 3rd down defense. Yeah. I'm so glad I don't have a pet rock. That motherfucker would have teleported through the fucking wall. He's had some good throws, though. Like those last two for the two first downs back to back. I mean, damn. It would be nice if we could hold him to a field goal here, for sure. Yeah, well, I mean, it is their second string too, so Marvin Harrison Jr. is not out there anymore. He's been sat down now. He's done for the day. Let me see. Where are we here? Yeah, Minshew's 8 for 8. Brissett was 5 for 5. Jeremiah Love is 11 carries for 58 yards. Algier is 4 for 19. So they got a team average of 5.1 on rushing. We have a 9.2 team rushing average right now. I mean, Mike Washington alone has a 12.2 rushing average. Receiving for Arizona, Jalen Brooks, 5 for 46. Michael Wilson, 2 for 23. Kendrick Bourne, 1 for 12. Looks like Jeremiah Love just did something, I think. Oh, Michael Wilson. Stooks. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Definitely doesn't. Man, if they were smart, they got to get him out of this game, man. He could have easily had his leg broken right there on the roll-up at the end of that. Why are they keeping him out there? Timeout, Arizona. 27 seconds to go. 2nd and 2. Still tied up 14 all. Oh, they didn't take a timeout. They popped it up that they did. Sorry, guys. Wife just came back home. I had to talk to her real quick. Apologize for that. Totally missed what happened on that last play. So it's 3rd and short then. All right. So Vegas takes about 20 seconds. Man, this is the longest 2 minutes I've. Good Lord. Oh, that fucking fly again. She brought home snacks. Dunkin' Donuts. What do we got? Ooh. Come on, guys. 3rd and 1. Stuff them. Ah, you kidding me? That's twice McCoy gave up a touchdown. Oh, their hash browns are awesome. I love it when they do the one with the queso dip. I got a bag of chips for later too. Yeah, the hash browns are awesome, especially when they're really cooked good and crispy. Man, he's giving up 2 touchdowns. Damn.
Yeah, this is the medium bib, okay?
Oh, you brought home a medium earlier?
No, this is what was left in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then still the full large.
You still have a full large.
All right. Thank you, honey.
Okay.
I had to get a coffee
Just put some
refill.
sugar in it.
You did? Okay, thank you. Yeah, if you're not going back out, shut the. I may go out there at halftime real quick. I'll do it when I go out. Uh, 21-14. Halftime. I'm just gonna put halftime on this. I can't imagine we're gonna go down and score right. If we do, that'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. Yep. Same exact. Yeah, you're right. Same exact play. Same exact spot. Damn, that was a hell of a kick. It was Mendoza again. Man, it's just me, but when Hayward was with the Steelers, he looked bigger. He looks so small now. They're gonna run out the clock. God damn it! My halftime drink is Kirchin Ichiban Premium Lager. They start second half with the ball too. We gotta, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. No reason to get anybody hurt right now. Doesn't make sense. So I'll just whip through the stats real quick now that we've got the full half stats here. So for Vegas now, we're Cousins was 5 of 6 for 50 yards and a touchdown. Fernando's 5 for 8, 47 yards and a touchdown. Rushing still, Washington 6 for 61. Genty 3 for 16. Dylan Lobby 1 for 8. Fernando Mendoza 2 for 6. Receiving, Malik Benson was 2 for 26. Betch was 3 for 25 and a TD. Tucker 2 for 21. Michael Mayer 2 for 19 and a touchdown. So that's 6, 7, 8. That's 9. That's almost 10 points of fantasy points. That's not bad. Mike Washington 1 for 6. On Arizona, Minshew 10 for 10 for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bissett 5 for 5, 44 yards and a TD. Jeremiah Love is 11 for 58. Algier 4 for 19. Bam Knight 1 for 1. Receiving, Brooks 6 catches, 52 yards and a TD. Wilson 2 for 23. Jeremiah Love 3 catches, 15 yards. The touchdowns went to Simi Fehoko, 1 catch, 10 yards for a touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 1 catch for 7 yards, and it was a TD. So, if we look at team stats, Penalties, we're at 7 penalties for 73 yards. So we gave up 73 yards in penalties already. They gave up 2 penalties for 10 yards. Time of possession, we're pretty even. 15 minutes, 14 seconds for Arizona. 14 minutes and 46 seconds for us. Rushing attempts, they got 16, we got 12. Completions, they're 15 for 15, we're 10 for 14. Total yards, we're kind of close. They got 201, we got 180. Total plays so far, 31 for Arizona, 27 for us. Third down efficiency, they're 6 for 6, we're 5 for 7. Fourth down, they're 0 for 0, we're 1 for 1. They've had 15 first downs, we got 9. So, yeah, they definitely got some cleaning up to do. What's up, Ben? Yeah, the penalties are not good, man. The penalties are killing us. It's just ridiculous. Futures bright. Yeah, I mean, the secondary's not looking that hot right now. Even the first stringers didn't look that great. The line looked good, and that's even without Max even stepping on the field. So Mendoza is one of 1 for 2 possessions, not counting the last. Yep. On the show, they're replaying the draft commercial where Cousins and him meet for the first time. What's up, Ben, man? Welcome in, man. I know you're doing your thing too over there. Make sure you flicking boogers at us. Really? I didn't even see that. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was that roll up on that last tackle he took. And that's because you had said it earlier, they should take him out. And then I saw that, and I'm like, I saw that play, and I'm like, they need to take him out. Cardinals played start as a tight. Yeah, they did. They did. Even on defense. Yep. Let's see. Second string O-line with Meredith at center. Yeah, they didn't look that great. What's up, AR? What's up, brother? Good to see Betch playing well, and a guy many people, including myself. Yeah, I like what I've seen from him so far. He's been clutch. Like, he's been on the spot. Like, looks good. Yeah, I don't know either, man. Let's see. I'll tell you what, from what I could see from Zoom, from what little time I got to see of him out there when the plays were showing him, or was zoomed in on him, he doesn't look that bad. He was kind of holding his own out there at right tackle, so I'm okay with what I've seen so far. Yeah, see, and that's what Afakasi says too. You know, I like him. We knew the defense was going to be mid, not going to lie, so I'm not upset really. I thought the secondary would have been better than what we saw. The front line doesn't matter. Kuntz looks like, I mean, he had penetration on a couple of plays in there where he was in the backfield and he had a legit shot at Brissett, but just couldn't close the deal. Run defense looked like booty against Love. Our run defense, they kept stuffing them. Walker had 2 great stops on him, and then even that one catch that Love caught, Tyrion Johnson was on him, and it was a solo tackle, and he held him. He would have broke that. That would have been a touchdown run. That was a beautiful stop on him. He was gone. What's up, Raider Pete? What's going on, man? Third and Betch, and I want to be wrong, guys. He looks good. He does look good. I'm shocked. I am shocked, to be honest with you. What's up, Dixon? How about my guy Tucker? He's him. Yeah. Me and Bet's still riding with Tucker. He's him. Love his box outside, maybe 2 or 3 plays. That's a backup defense against a top 5 pick. Yeah, right? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That's why when I saw the catches, I had to do a double take on the number. I'm like, that's not bad. Oh shit, it is. It's like, damn. Are you shitting me? I was like, where's this guy been? I was hoping we were going to stop and hold him to a field goal, man. That just sucks. I didn't want to give up another touchdown. Let's see. Where are we here? Mendoza looking. And Mendoza does look good out there. I will say that. I think he looks okay. He's showing poise back there. We need Betcha Thornton to produce. I'm excited for the. I think Thornton's he's on the bubble, man. I mean he's trying to make his bones now with special teams, man. I don't think he's gonna make it. I really don't. I mean, if anything, maybe he goes to the practice squad. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he makes that 53. I really got a bad feeling he ain't gonna make it. You know, I mean, they've got other guys out there playing. He hasn't even been out there. I haven't even seen number 10 out there on the field. Not yet. Did anybody else see him and I missed it? Because I didn't see him out there. Masses, McCoy, and Porter needs to be better. Yeah, I mean, McCoy's been burned twice for the same touchdown in the same spot in the end zone. But I don't know. I wonder if AFC is even going to play in this game. This might be Mendoza the rest of the way. They're doing a mic'd up with Jalen Naylor at one of the practices. Sucks what it is. It's what typical Raider flop in the draft, right? What's up, Alex? Yeah, even if he stays on that practice squad, though, too. That's the other thing. Malik looked okay out there. I got no issues with him. Both QBs look good. I need to rewatch and see when they subbed O-line guys. Oh, as soon as they took the first string, that's when they swapped out the O-line. So when Mendoza came out, he had the second team offensive line out there, except for JPJ. JPJ stayed on the field. Everybody else on that offensive line, it was Mafi, it was Caleb Rogers, it was Grant, it was Meredith. I'm missing one. No, I'm not. Yeah, it was all those guys. Oh, Benson got hammered on that kick return. Oh my God. And they even said it, the announcers are like, don't, that's why you don't leave your feet. I mean, he got tossed on that one. He got hit hard. Yeah, he's playing with all the backups. Everybody's making Minshew look like a Hall of Fame QB. What's up, Pittsburgh? That's right. He was injured in practice the other day. That's right, because he sat out. You're right. That's right, because I made that comment the other night that doesn't help his case as he's trying to make this team, crack the 53. If he's already been trying to make his ways on special teams and now he gets an injury, that just sets him back even further. I think I said, Ben, I think you were on when I said it in your chat. I forget now. Everything just blends together. Yeah, he would definitely. So he's not playing tonight. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, these fucking bot things. I hate these things. But then, how you feeling, Masses, so far? I know he was the guy you were most looking forward to. Betcha's balling out there, proving me wrong right now. Yeah, they are. They're doing a good mix-up out there with Arizona with the pass plays and run plays. I hope Jeremiah Love is not hurt and it's nothing serious, because I hate to see that happen to a rookie, especially when it was senseless and they should have already had him out of there. I get he didn't play last week, but come on, man. That's the number 3 overall pick, and you're going to keep playing him out there in that position? Especially when you're counting on him to be your main star. I mean, you're counting on him to do a lot this season. We're not counting on Mendoza to come out here and light it up in the regular season yet. You know, I mean, it's looking like he might have potential to do something. Who knows? But you already know what you got with Jeremiah Love. Defense playing against Matt LaFleur, brother Michael LaFleur. That McVay scheme is hard to break when you haven't seen tape. Yeah, there's that too. That's the most picked on in the offseason, right? Maybe this will shut Leo up, but I don't know. Cubs won 3 games and it's preseason. Let's chill. Well, he's still doing the same shit. Stupid penalties. I mean, come on, a tripping call? Come on, man. Like, really? I mean, he looks okay out there. I mean, I have to come back to my food if I have a good. Thanks, man. You too, brother. I know Ben's over there doing his live play-by-play. I don't do it like he does. He does a great job with it. I'm just kind of talking through it as it happens. But I just like being on live with you guys and just hearing what you guys had to say. You guys are watching it live yourselves. So later, brother. Thanks for popping in, man. Obviously, you brought the crew over with you too. It's preseason game 1. Delusional is mildly allowed. True. All right, man. I'll see you in a few weeks, brother. We're counting down the days, man. As of midnight tonight, we'll be down to 25 days already. Damn. All right, so we just wobble kicked that one. What the hell? Out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Oh, Mafi. I'm psyched that Mafi made his way in to be the number 2 behind JPJ. I'm impressed with that, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting that. I know he's made some noise in training camp, you know. So did I just miss Matsuzawa just kick that one? That was him that kicked that? Oh, shit. That was horrible. Oh, my God. I think Cheeto kicked better than that. Yeah, dude. The days are going by fast. All right, so we're on defense first. It's 1st and 10. We're still down 21-14. Minshew's still back out there. Grief. Vance with another good tackle. Yeah, thanks, Raider Pete, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications. I'm usually on like 4 days a week. Here we go. 2nd and 3, and Bam Knight just rattles off like a freaking 12-yard run. Bam Knight's not a bad running back either, to be honest with you. Damn it, I wanted to go for a smoke at halftime, but everybody and their brother came popping into the channel. I got to shut the garage. The garage is still wide open out there. Yes, Pegues on the stop, about a half a yard. Nice stop. So Sloan's out there, Pegues is out there, Masses is out there. I can't tell who the others are. Everything's so blurry as it's going by so fast. So it's 2nd and 8 right now. They're on a 43-yard line. Incomplete pass. First incomplete pass for the Cardinals. been making Minshew look like a freaking Joe Montana out there today. Geez, Brissett's already sitting over there with no jersey. His shoulder pads are off. All right, 3rd and 9. Stopped him. He's short by about 2 yards. 4th and 2. He's going for it. God damn it. I hate it when they go for it against us because it just scares me that it's going to. They got it, didn't they? Right? 4th and 2. Come on. There's the snap. Oh, man. They're going to give that to him? This is coming back. No. Nice. Incomplete. Come on, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. Even the second string guys on the front line, they don't look that bad either. Oh, who is that? Who's down for Arizona? That's bullshit, man. His knee was down. I want to see the replay of that in slow-mo. It should be a sack. Oh, no. Oh, he took a knee to the helmet, too, Minshew. My defensive tackle hurdling his head. Pow. These refs have made some bad, horrible calls this evening, including a couple of pass interferences they did. Yeah, they didn't call a couple. I mean, that incomplete pass, I guess you could give them that one. That was all right. Stupid commercial. It's an injury timeout. You know what? I'm going to put music on for a minute. I will be right back, guys. I got to go out, shut the garage. I'm just going to take a couple of puffs of the cigarette. I will be right back, I promise. Okay? Enjoy. Be right back. I'll just leave it blank. I'll leave it off. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. 4 feet on the gimbal. I gotta check this stuff out. Sorry, guys, I'm back. All right. Talking to his kid brother. All right, 1st and 10, Mendoza back out. We're down by 10. I heard the field goal. I had my earbud in. All right, he's going to pass again, rolling out to the right. Tight end, Ogoweeboom. This kid's funny. Intended for Malik Benson on that one. Threw it too far in front of him. It's on a shotgun again. JPJ's not out there anymore, it looks like, yeah. Oh, he threw it away. Incomplete. He got rid of it, 4th down. He was scrambling a little bit there, but they were on him. Here comes our MVP, AJ Cole. Best player on our team. Man, that was a beautiful kick. 65 yards in the air. God damn. He's unbelievable. Commercial break. Who got the sack? Who was it that got the sack? I missed that. Like I said, I was out in the garage. Plus, we put a new light up out in the backyard, new spotlight, so it's easy when we see the dogs. Oh, Patrick Johnson. Where is he on the depth chart? Patrick Johnson. Where the hell is he? Oh, shit. He's the 4th stringer behind freaking Crosby, Kuntz, and Harvey. Damn. If no one is open, at least Mendoza not. Yeah, exactly. Not entirely convinced anything has changed. I know, right? It sucks. It's like, come on. I mean, yeah, I'd like to see us win in preseason, but I mean, it is preseason. So Not a lot to talk about with the stats, though, that's for sure. I mean, what's he at now? Mendoza is 6 for 11, 53 yards. That's about it. Nothing's really changed. 2 catches, 3 catches, yeah. I mean, I just, let's see, the people have, but the results haven't. I don't know how else to word it. No, I totally get it. I see this team getting used to a new scheme on both sides of the ball. We will, yeah. I mean, like right now, we're not looking the best out there, but that's right. I got to change the score, I think, too, on the banner. Yeah. Third quarter. Keenan Slovis is the quarterback now. Yeah, this is going to be like their third strings now, probably. Well, mixes of seconds and thirds. So 2nd and 7. We're down to about 9 minutes left in the game. Another first down. Undrafted rookie free agent offered on the tackle. Yeah, I mean, the first stringers do look good, you know. And, I mean, offense, yes, the line looks pretty solid, you know. About who's head coach? Arizona's? If you're talking about Arizona's, you're talking about the guy who came from the McVay tree. I mean, he's going to probably run something very similar to how LA runs. You know, he's going to have a lot of those. Yeah, and that's just it. He is new, you know. Yeah, I mean, he had a great mentor with Mike McVay, you know. I mean, Kubiak, I mean, it's in his blood, you know, his dad being a head coach, you know. You know, LaFleur's brothers, you know, the head coach up in Green Bay. So, you know, it's another guy that's kind of in the blood. You know, but Kubiak, I mean, Kubiak's been around this since he was born, basically. Been around NFL coaching and, you know. I mean, who better to learn from than Gary Kubiak? I mean, Gary Kubiak was a good coach. So it's 3rd and 3. Back to pass. Off the right side. Oh, my God, he caught that. Holy crap. Reggie Version with a one-handed catch, over-the-shoulder catch. 23-yard first down. Do they have the same penalties, amount, or severity? No, not even close. We're blowing their doors off on the amount of penalties we have versus theirs. They have 3 penalties for 20 yards. We have 8 penalties for 75 yards. Yeah, that's what I mean. He not only does he, yeah, it was a crazy catch, man. That was ridiculous. Not only does he come from the Shanahan tree, but he's also part of the whole Kubiak family too. You know, he grew up with his dad, so I mean, he just has so much going for him. It was only a matter of time before he became a head coach, winning the Super Bowl or not. You know. What's up, Josh? Just hope the transition for Mendoza is okay. Nobody talks about that. That's all they talk about. Well, don't forget too, Arizona's already had one game under their belt too, so these guys have already played in a game. So that is a little bit different. Yeah, see, you just said the same thing, Tanner Jack. Cardinals have already played. God damn fly, this thing's massive. It's like a B-52 bomber flying around me, or a Stratofortress. This thing's huge. That's what she said. Again, thank you everybody that's been in here with us all night. We're up to 110 rocking with us. We got 90 alone in X. So I appreciate you guys being in here tonight watching this. Don't forget to if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. If you're on X, Twitch, or Facebook, jump over to the YouTube and hit the notifications. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you give the thumbs up on this. And if you're looking for memberships, my memberships start at 99 cents. So make sure, if you want to get a membership, the 99 cents a month. What's up, Isaiah? What's going on, man? Raiders defense still has. Well, I mean, not the first string. First string looked pretty darn good out there for the most part. It's the second and third stringers that are out there now that, yeah, they don't look that hot right now. But again, most of those guys are rookies, and majority of them are undrafted free agents too. I thought the Stott indeed did okay. Oh, a nice gang tankling on that one. They lost yards on that. It's third down. Is it just me, or are we always in New England? What do you mean, like going to New England to play? I don't know what you mean by that. Well, welcome aboard, Isaiah. I welcome you in here, brother. I'm going to be probably doing these during the preseason. During the regular season, I won't be doing many watch parties because I'll be with my Black Hole chapter that I'm president of here in New England. I'll be up in Chicopee, Mass, at a watch party with the crew. So the preseason right now, especially because we don't have any primetime games, so I won't be doing any live games like this during the regular season. The only way I would be home during the regular season if we've got snow on the ground and it's nasty. I'm not driving to Chicopee. It's like an hour and a half drive, and I'm not driving there in the snow. So they're going for a field goal attempt. It's 4th and 6. They're kicking from their own 30-yard line. Kick is up, and it's good. 27-14. Yeah, Isaiah, I do. I do a few different shows a week. I've got a Tuesday night show, Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday. The Friday show is an all NFL show where I talk about everything that's going on in the NFL. Saturday, it's Raiders talk. It's myself, and I got a co-host, Jason, Raiders First Downs. The Friday night show and the Saturday night show are live phone calls. So we talk for a few minutes on Saturday nights, and then we open up the phone line. So you guys that are in the chat want to call in and talk Raiders and get our take on things or ask us questions. It's an open forum on the phone. Friday night, again, it's not a Raiders show. It's an all NFL, so it's open to all fans. But yeah, I'm usually pretty active once the season gets rolling. I took a lot of time off this summer because just needed a break, man. I did so many shows last year. I just needed some time off. I'm not saying we are bad, just saying nothing's changed. It's still the same thing for I don't know how long. And that's why I didn't get so hyped, because that's what I kept trying to instill in fans when I do my shows is, people like, oh, we're going to be great this year. No, we're still a 3-14 team, regardless, until the season starts and we really see what it looks like out there. Until the season's over, we're still a 3-14 team at best right now. We're still the worst team in the league, because as the season starts, we're still the team that finished with the number 1 overall pick, with the worst record in the league for the most part. We're still until proven otherwise, we're still that bad team. I'm sorry. I'll keep saying that till I'm blue in the face. So Brandon says overall grade C minus. Wouldn't have been a D. Would have been a D without that first drive. Yeah, the first drive did look good. Yeah, it does it in cycles where we either play them once every now and then, or we get them back to back. A lot of it has to do with how your record ends too. But for me, last year, thank God it's not the first game of the season this year, because I just took over the chapter in May last year, and then the schedule comes out and it's like, bam, week 1, Raiders at New England. I'm like, shit. I had to do the Friday night stuff, the Saturday night party, the tailgate. You know, our chapter was heavily involved in all that. Luckily, this year I got some time before that game. Plus, I've got a lot of things in order already because of what we did last year. So I, took a lot of notes during that last year because that's the first game weekend like that I ever organized as the head of it on my own, basically. That was a nice return. $34-yard return on that. That was E.J. Williams. That was a nice return, man. Yeah, so definitely, Isaiah, if you like what you're hearing here and what you're seeing, man, by all means, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. I'll be back on tomorrow night with the No Huddle show, which is the NFL show. We'll cover this. We'll cover the other games that are going on today. And then any major news, injuries or news that's out there. See, what's up, Money Chuck? I'm at the bar watching the game. Very impressed with Betch. Mendoza looks solid. Washington had me out of my seat. Starting O-line looks solid. Secondary and first and second units look like ass. Yes, they do. Everything you said there is pretty much on the money. Betch came out of nowhere. I was totally shocked. I had to do double take on a couple of those catches to make sure it was really number 18. I was like, I'm not used to seeing this from him either. But good for him, though. I'm happy for him. What's up, we the people? Yeah, Isaiah, everybody in our chat, this chat here is usually really, really cool. So nobody really gives you any shit, Yeah, Money Chuck hit it right on the money. Everything you just said. Your outfits look significantly different. The starting O-line looked really good. None of our running backs got stopped in the backfield. They all got penetration through the line, which was beautiful. It was a great block by Connor Haywood to spring Washington on that long-ass run. First down, pass off the left side. Who's 81? 81. Who are you? 81. Oh, Darake Young. That was a nice little play. Our only hope is Max Crosby getting 20+. I hope so, man. I need him. I went out. That's what I did when I went outside. That's why I put the music on. I'm usually in my shows. When I do my shows, they're done by about 2:00. After 2 hours. Stuff for about 2 yards on that one. Jeff lost his silver and black goggles. He speaks facts and doesn't care about your fans. I don't, man. I look, I've been a fan for so long. I've been a fan since the mid-'70s. I know I look like I'm 25. Thanks. I appreciate that. I've been around the block. I've seen us through the good years, the Super Bowl years. I've seen us through the bad years. And it's been a lot more bad than good that I've experienced lately. And I know kind of what to expect. Last year, I bit the apple last year, and wow, that was a nice catch. Brandon Johnson, that was a beautiful catch, too. Hang on, I got to rewatch this. I got to see the replay. Man, that was a nice play. First down. 1st and 10, we're on their 37-yard line. Mendoza back to pass again. Lobby over the middle. Let's get the first down. Nice. Picked up about 15 yards on that one. I think Lobby's really making a name for himself this season, man. I think this is the type of game that he needs right now, too. I'm happy for this kid, actually. It's nice. Yeah, I try and keep it. I try and keep my expectations low because I know what to expect now. You know, I got my hopes up too high last year. I'm not doing that this year. You know, so what's up, Dennis? Good to see you in here. Brandon, what's up? Hey, Jeff, just curious, do you know any chapters in the North Florida area? The only ones that I am aware of in Florida, I believe, is in Tampa. If you go to theblackhole.com, and when you go to when you look at the top, it'll say chapters. Click on that, and just keep scrolling down, and you'll see a list of all the chapters in the country, or actually in the world, because there's a Tijuana one in here too. I think there's one in Australia. I don't know. I know there's a Tampa Bay chapter. I don't know if there is one off the top of my head in Florida other than that one. I mean, you could always start one. That's for sure too. You know. What's up, Coach? Going to be another long year on defense. Not the starters, though. The starting front, well, maybe the secondary. They did look a little rough at the start. But the front line looked awesome. I thought they looked great, and that was without Max out there. This is why I'm psycho about the front seven. Yeah, I think the front seven looked a lot better. I mean, they were getting back there. They were, you know, Mendoza's going into the fourth too. All right. Yeah, I didn't think I would have been surprised if AOC got out there. I think they're gonna just let Mendoza play as much as possible. Man, my back is not being itchy. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, I just try and keep things real when it comes to how we think the team's going to look this year. Like people coming out and saying, you know, oh, our offensive line is going to be way better. Well, okay, yeah, they're going to be better, but I wouldn't go way better until we start seeing how they look on the field. You know, so now we saw what the first string looked like out there with Dennis in there as the offensive line coach, and seeing how they performed that first series. I mean, they looked good. They looked really good. I like what I saw. I did. Even the second string is when they, because now it's all the third stringers, and it has been since halftime. The second string is when they come out, and they kept JPJ out there with the twos too. JPJ. You know, I was kind of surprised at that. He was out there for pretty much most of the second quarter. Which, okay, they want to give him some more playing time. You know, would you rather keep 3 QBs or run with 2 and free up a roster spot for another position? I would want to go with 3. Unless they are 100% confident in Mendoza coming in and taking over for Kirk Cousins. If the coaches are completely confident and that we can move on from Aiden O'Connell, that's fine. But let's not look at just this year. Let's look at for next year. Well, Meredith's back out there still. Mafi's out there. Zune is out there. It's going to be Grant and... What the hell's that? Oh, Caleb Rogers. All right. I was going to say, his arms look awfully light. I thought it was black. I was like, damn. But you're going to look at what's going to happen next year. So if next year, Kirk Cousins is definitely not going to be here. So if we go into next year with Mendoza as our overall number 1 starter, no questions asked. If we let go of AOC, now who's our backup? You're going to have to bring in someone completely new that hasn't been here. Like AOC is going to be here this entire season if we don't get rid of him, if we don't trade him. Or I don't see us cutting him. That would be a dumb thing. But if we trade him away, now we need a quarterback next year as a backup to Mendoza. What better guy to have than, oh, they're talking to Genty on the sideline. He's got the headset on. Mendoza would deep pass over the middle. Oh, trying to go for a touchdown. Missed. Overthrew it just a bit. You got to look at who we're going to have as a backup next year. So I would much rather go into next season with AOC 12 as our backup next year, behind Mendoza. I'm fine with that. So either way, you're still going to have to bring in another quarterback. So not either way, but if we don't have AOC 12 here next year after this season, then what do we do? Matsuzawa is going to go for a field goal, 38-yard attempt. Based on Gunsmoke's reaction, he probably shanked the shit out of this. I don't think this kid makes the missed. Did he hit I couldn't tell the scoreboard, the ticker on the top of the screen for the blocked it. I don't think we keep Matsuzawa. I think he's too much of a project. I don't see it happening. I am so impressed with Mike Washington. I absolutely love this kid. All right, so 1st and 10 for Arizona now. Yeah, he definitely doesn't look happy out there. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw the facial response. Yeah. I'm laughing at Genty plugging with these guys. Oh, sack! That was a nice one. That was Sloan. Nice, the rookie. Good job, man, getting in there. No, they always look miserable. Yeah, defense is good on that play. God damn. Come on, do this again. All right, 4th down. I wanted to see the replay on the kick. I couldn't tell did it hit the uprights? I didn't hear it. You didn't hear the normal doink. Yeah, I don't see Matsuzawa making this team. He's got to be a casualty. He's going to be too much of a work in progress. I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel Carlson might get a call. If they're not even sold on Matt Gay, but D. Camillus, I don't know if he might not sign off on getting rid of him. Oh, kicking. Well, all right, kickoffs and field goals, yes. I'm putting fine. Ooh. Yeah, if they don't figure out. Oh, Aiden O'Connell is going to get in. All right, Aiden O'Connell coming in to finish off the game. No, probably not, John, but I think if we would have kept him, he may have wanted, I don't know if he would have wanted more money or not. I mean, was his playing last year warranted getting a pay raise? No. I wouldn't be surprised if they do give him a phone call because he's still out there. I think he just had a trial with Green Bay, too. But there are other, let's see. There are other and better kickers out there. Carlson wasn't great. Well, he was until last year. I don't know what the hell happened last year, but I mean, we said that a lot last year. What the hell is going on? Yeah, Aiden's coming in now. That's all right. I want to see this kid out there. Fucking why not? Let him get some film. Let him get some play time on film. So if they do, it's just a smart move. Because if they are looking to trade him at some point before the trade deadline, I mean, You got to have something to go by to showcase them, you know? Yeah, I am too. Gunsmoke. I'm watching Shaquille O'Neal and deodorant. Just what I want to watch. Oh, I can't wait to get there. Who's on after this? Let's see. Marcus, if you're still in here, the Tennessee and San Fran games in the second quarter. Tennessee's up 10-7. Let's see. This is the last game. I mean, you could switch over to another one after this. Again, Tennessee and San Fran. That's going on now. Let's see what else we got here. There's three games, including this one that's going on. We've got 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter between the Colts and the Patriots. Patriots are up 13-10. Is that Hemby? I don't know. 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter between the Chargers and the Houston Texans. Chargers are winning 21-7. And Tennessee, San Fran. Tennessee's up 10-7 with a minute left to go in the second quarter, so it's almost halftime. There are 2 games. How many? Let me see. Full scoreboard. Let me look at the games for tomorrow night. Oh, man. All right. So games tomorrow, which is Friday. We've got 3 games tomorrow. We've got the Broncos and the Falcons at 7 o'clock on ESPN Unlimited. NFL Network at 7 o'clock is Bucks and Jets. And also at 7 o'clock is the Dolphins and the Commanders, or the Redskins, the Washington Redskins. Saturday at 1 o'clock, we have the Panthers and the Bills, the Browns and the Bears, Vikings and the Giants, Rams and the Chiefs at 4, Jaguars, Saints at 4, Eagles and Ravens at 7, and the Cowboys and Seahawks at 8 o'clock. Oh, first down. Nice. That was a nice pass. Philip Dorsett on that catch. Oh, you mean for us? Yeah, we got the Niners next. Sorry, my bad. I misinterpreted. I'm thinking the game that's coming on after this. My bad. I'm an idiot. Cedric Jackson, there he is. Man, what a nice play. Just grabbed like about a 20-yard play there. Damn. See, they just said the same thing. Staunton Garden and Minshew over Aiden O'Connell was a big mistake. No, we got the Texans next week, actually, on the 20th. Well, the 49ers is our last game on the 27th of August. Let me get back to the chat here. Yeah, we got the Texans with the joint practice this week coming, and then we got them on the 20th. Can I say Disney sucks? Sure, you can say whatever you want. Texans practice, that's going to be a good one for us, yeah. He does look a lot better in the pocket. Oh, Hemby, nice little run there. Like a 9-yard jaunt. I'll take that. Dawn, you still up? No, guess not. The wife was still up. She already went to bed. Yeah, Shedrick Jackson. I want to see something from him. Cardinals preseason champs. No, it's the Chargers. Remember, the Chargers are preseason champs. Third and 2. 10 minutes left. Fourth and 2. Come on, go for it. Yeah, they're going for it. Oh, pass interference? Come on. Turnover on downs. I don't know, man. That should have. Yeah, we're not winning this game. Well, they them boys, so you know. So let's look at the stats here real quick. Bowers. Bowers was out there. He was on the field at the start of the game. They went to a 2 tight end set right away. So Bowers was out there, but they never threw to him. Michael Mayer stayed out there the entire first series. Ended up getting the touchdown. And, yeah, they never threw to Bowers. Bowers was out there the entire for the first series, but he was only out there for like a couple of plays, and then he was off the field. So, which is fine. I'm absolutely fine with him and Max not playing, to be honest with you. Yeah, it might have been. It's tough. At full speed, it was tough to tell if it hit him in the face or if he just didn't get his hands up. I don't know. But either way, if the ball's thrown anywhere in this vicinity with your hand, you should have been able to catch that. You know, you just didn't judge the ball. No, and that's just it. Yeah, same with Max too. I mean, I get why they did it with Max, just to prevent him from, you know, getting banged up. Makes sense. I'm don't have a problem with Max not playing, but he was in full dress, so he was out there dressed up in full uniform. Because they probably introduced the defense. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know who they introduced at the start. But let's go back. So let's see the stats now in this game. Oh, all right. Where are we here? So Aiden O'Connell. So Fernando finishes 10 for 16, 97 yards in a TD with a QB rating of 100. Aiden O'Connell right now is 2 for 6, 32 yards. Where are we? Lobby's 5 carries for 11 yards. Hemby is 2 for 5. Receiving, Shedrick Jackson 1 for 19. And everything else is all. Dorsett 1 for 13. Defense stopped them a couple of yards at least. Cleveland's out there right now on the defensive line. Jetty Washington going to go ballistic. I hope so, man. I love Washington. I thought that was his runs were really good tonight. The blocking was excellent. Gave them lanes to run. Gave him the ability to make a cut. He read the hole beautiful. And he followed that block, too. That was just the big thing right there. Is Benito out there? Is that who that is? Who's Benito? Who's Benito? Where are you? Number 94. I don't know if that was him or not. What number was that? If you see 94 out there, let me know because everything's moving so fast. Yep. Deflected. Slovis got banged. Nice. Yeah, 4th and 4, they're punting. Kick is up. You let it go. Jesus, we're taking over at the 1 yard line. Kubiak needs to treat this 8 minutes like the season depends on it because we might be in the same situation. Yeah. You know, the funny thing is those Super Bowl trophies that they make, you know where they're made? About 2 miles that way from my house. They're made right here in Rhode Island. Tiffany. I've sent emails to them. I want to get an interview, like do a whole behind the scenes thing with them on the whole Super Bowl trophy. That's what I'm really trying to get accomplished at some point. I will get it. I'm persistent. I never got a word. I never heard anything back from Quiddy Pay's camp because I wanted to try and get an interview with him while they were on before training camp started because he lives right here in Rhode Island. He's a Rhode Island native. That's where he came from. I wanted to try and get an interview with him, but couldn't get it. No, I just got your text over smoke. And I haven't even really looked at my phone tonight since I started. Other than when my wife called. Thought you were going to say that the Lombardi was made in China or something. No, it's made right here in Rhode Island. Has been for years. Actually, I think since they started it. Because Tiffany used to be in Massachusetts, in Attleboro. But they built this new facility in my town, and they moved there. What's up, Mike? What's going on, Mike Tinley? The Tin Man. You watching this game, Mike? We're playing awesome. We look like a Super Bowl team out there, man. It's unbelievable how good we look. Hemby's in the backfield. In and out of the hands. What's up, Jason? Now I can watch this show. Tiffany makes the Super Bowl rings. So you know what? I don't know who makes the Super Bowl rings. I know they make the trophy. That much I do know. The first string defense looked decent. Since then, not so much. Yeah, the first string corners didn't look too hot, but the front line looked fine, and that was without Max too. Got about 2 yards on that one. Give a little bit of space there. Mendoza looked okay out there. Do we feel like he could be starting? I don't know. His first drive was good. I will say that. But again, each time he was out there was a mix of different second and third stringers out there too until they sat him. So with 3rd and 8. Damn it. Yeah, but how much can you still blame him for some? I mean, obviously there was miscommunication between the receiver running the route earlier on too. Yeah, it was definitely the worst drive. No two ways about that. I mean, it didn't help the fact that we started on a 1 foot line. EJ Williams, man, he's got some speed to get down there. Talk about a gunner. Damn, I come home on the 21st of September, and then I got two games, and then we get the Patriots game. Then I get 2 games again, and then I got to go to New York for the Jets. God damn. Then the rest of the season I can chill. God. I'm just glad everything's going to be so early in the season because I'm going to be exhausted. Seventh round pick. It's the first preseason game. Let's just relax. I would be okay with 7-8 week season. I don't think we're going to get that many. I'm not upset with how AOC looks out there right now. You can remember, man, what he's playing with. He's playing with 3rd stringers out there. I mean, it's not giving him any. That first series he was out there, he looked pretty decent. So just Jeff, man, my dream to see a home game I'll be following. Oh, I can't wait, man. To finally, after all these years, after being a fan for over 50 years, to finally get to Vegas. I never got to Oakland, never got to LA. I mean, I've said this before. This is the first time that I'm actually going to see the Raiders play in their black jerseys. Every time I've seen them, they've been in their white jerseys. Yeah, start at the 2 with the 3rd string. Good luck. We're down 27-14 right now. Aiden O'Connell came in for the last 2 series. The first series he was out there didn't look too bad. He had some nice plays, nice passes. Then Arizona got the ball back. They punted it, and they downed it at like a 2 foot line. So he had to come out with 3rd stringers starting from our own 2 foot line. Didn't really. Oh, Jesus, what a jump. You just hurdled him. Damn, Kiner. 15-yard run right up the middle. Lafayette, he freaking hurdled him. Yeah, I agree too. You're getting goosebumps when you see a black kiss. Oh, I know I will. I'm probably going to shed a tear because it's to finally get to a home game. I mean, it's so many firsts for me going out there. Now, I've been to Vegas before, but it was back in '85. I was only 15 years old, so I'm going to be in Vegas as an adult. It's a totally different experience. I don't drink, so I mean that's one thing I don't have to worry about. I'm not gonna have any hangovers and shit like that, so I'll be able to remember it all. I'm not gonna black out. Arizona Rabbit. Not to mention he hit the receiver in the fucking face with the ball after scrambling. Yeah. Looks like Kubiak missed his ear with his pen. He's got a pen mark on his eye, right? Oh, I definitely plan on it. That is for sure. I'm gonna try and live stream as much as I can. Like I said, I bought a can't really tell on this. It just looks like a bag full of stuff. I bought a chest harness. It goes over. Actually, it's like just like a gun holster where you put it over the shoulders and everything, and the phone will sit right here on my chest, and I'll be able to be totally hands free with it. And I'll be able to go live and do it that way. Oh, they stuffed him on third down. Oh, that was Crawford's out there. Stuffed him. I thought he wasn't playing tonight. Like Keon Crawford was out there. That was a nice stop. Yeah, I agree, Jason. But I was shocked that that's what we saw from. Excuse me, what we saw from him. I was kind of impressive. Yeah, he was definitely third and bench tonight. That's for sure. They're going for it on 4th and 1. False start in Arizona. Now it's 4th and 6. Man, they're going for the field goal. Let Bowers go out with AOC, please. Oh, man, against their third stringers, that's not even a contest. That'd be hilarious. He missed. Wide right. Damn. So we got 5 minutes, no timeouts. What's up, Devin? What's going on, man? Oh, fucking fly. I almost had you, best. I've been fighting that fucker since Saturday. Swear to God, the thing hides during the day where I can't see it, and then it just comes in here and annoys me during the night. I wouldn't say we suck. We don't look that great, but I think everything I said in the offseason's looking like I kind of knew what I was talking about as far as, hey, don't get so excited for this season. And people are like, oh, we're going to be in the playoffs. But again, it is first preseason. Here we go. 1st and 10 from our own 23. Back to pass. Oh, my God, what a play. E.J. Williams with like about a 40-yard completion there. Damn. That was a nice play. No huddle. First down. Chase Roberts. We're already inside the 25-yard line now. No huddle again. Robinson right through his hands. Oh, Roberts. Hopefully we have some sort of depth this season. Well, I know where we don't have a lot of depth as a linebacker. Although I'll tell you what, Dean and Walker looked pretty damn good out there for when they were out there. Walker just stuffed Love on a couple of plays. Even Teron Johnson had a nice stop on him too. What's up, Jason? Raider Nation, Jason's in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome in, man. Yeah, that ball was tipped. It was wobbling as soon as he let it go. So from Sports SS tweeted, Max followed a Cowboy page and liked the post that said Max is being quiet so he can be traded mid-season. Guess it ain't over. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised. What are we watching? Major League with the home run? Too high. It's too high. All right, 3rd and 10, 4 minutes to go. Connell back to pass again out of the shotgun, and he got sacked. Damn it. Fourth and 21. Overthrow. A little contact back there. Who the hell 75? Because he got owned on that play. I don't see on the roster. I don't see a 75 anywhere on this roster on the offense. There is a 75 on the roster, but he's listed as defensive tackle. They can't have this. This guy can't. What? Yeah. Oh, shit. So they had okay, that's ridiculous. So they had Gary Smith, an undrafted free agent who's a defensive tackle. They had him out there playing right tackle on that series where he got sacked. What the hell? What's up, Cool Kev? What's up, brother? Bro, I didn't leave work till 6:50, so I stopped at a gas station and watched till halftime. Finally decided it ain't worth wasting gas sitting here. Team looks good. We just need that stud receiver. I seen Jerry Jones said the same thing. We ain't out of it yet at a press conference 2 days ago. Yeah, they're still talking. I'm sorry to say, Jeff, but O'Connell is a disappointment. I don't think he's a disappointment. Come on, man. You're going to take that with the threes out there? Come on. I understand that the defense, we got all type of holes. See, I'm not seeing the same things you guys are, though, with you talking about the defense. I think the holes in the defense are in the secondary, not up front. So you can't say the defense as a whole. You know? But it's going to look different when you have the starters out there, but we got all types of gaps in their defense. Wait a minute. It's going to look different when you have the starters out there, but we got all type of gaps in their defense. I don't get it. No, D-line looked good. Oh, my God, did he blow through that line? Jesus. First down, back into our side of the 50 again. Supposed to be better than what he is right now. This was absolutely disappointing and backwards for that young man. It's an improvement if he can't dominate third string as an undrafted fish. Yeah, but not only, but you're going to remember he's playing with third stringers on his own offense. I mean, Jesus Christ, you have a defensive tackle out there playing right tackle on the offensive line. And that's who gave up the sack on him. He got owned on that play. So you can't blame him on that one. That right tackle, who's a defensive tackle out there playing on the offensive line, come on. Gardner Mitchell. Who's Gardner Mitchell? What do you mean Minshew? Minshew hasn't played since the first half. Still don't get the whole fucking why the fuck is that guy out there at right tackle? It makes no sense. It blows my mind. Hate to even type that shit. Gardner Minshew. Show me some leadership. Show me that you can lead. I don't care who he's playing, Jeff. Show me that you are a leader. I guess to each his own. Yeah, exactly. I mean, receivers dropping passes, not running the right route, getting knocked down. You know, I don't know. Yeah, but again, Gardner Minshew started with, they still had their start. They had their first stringers in until the halftime. So Minshew was out there with their first stringers on offense. Their defense was first string all the way through until halftime. So I swear to God, if I'm at the game when that guy sits in front of me with that flag, I'll fucking rip it down. Like, motherfucker, our first time here, sit down. I want to watch the game. They were both on this team together when we were losing, Jeff. Him and the starting quarterback. Correct. Yeah. Even Rich Gannon said that they should have started him instead of Minshew when they were both with us. They're going into kill the clock time. 2 minutes left, no timeouts. So this game's over. 27-14. The Raiders are going to end up losing this. We got the Houston Texans next week on the 20th, and then the 49ers, the last preseason game. I mean, this was our first preseason game, so it is what it is. Now they've got actual game footage of everybody that played. Now they can go back. They'll reevaluate everything. You know, where you go from here is you want to see improvements versus what you just saw tonight. You know, so they make the adjustments. We get the practice game against the Texans before we play them. So we go to Houston next week to play the Texans. We've got the joint practice with them, scrimmage, however, whatever the hell you want to call it. So that's the time for us to make adjustments, you know, fix what needs to be fixed. And we'll see how they adjust for next weekend. That's the biggest takeaway from this, you know. See, I expect Fernando to look like he did. What I was disappointed was everyone. Yeah. And that's right there, Gunsmoke. You just said it. The penalties were ridiculous. Let me bring up the stats here. So for penalties, Arizona ended the game with 4 penalties for 25 yards. Raiders had 8 for 75. That's atrocious. That's horrible. That's just bad discipline on the players, whether you're offense or defense. I know JPJ had a stupid penalty out there tripping. I mean, come on, man. That's remedial stuff here. That's so sophomoric. Does our defense performance cause Spytek to evaluate maybe making a trade for a defensive tackle? I don't know. again, I think the guys up front played pretty good, and even for not having Max out there. What do you say? All the other issues on defense can be fixed. Secondary has lots of youth that now have game film to work. Exactly, and that's pretty much what I was just saying. Now how they adjust and make the corrections from what just they put on film tonight, and see where they end up next week. So next week's game is going to be more interesting than this, because you want to see how they adapt, how they make the changes, how they improve on everything going into next week. JPJ got to watch out for his late hits. Yeah, he does. He's too aggressive. I love the fact that he's aggressive, but sometimes he becomes too aggressive, So actually the game's over. I can take my earbud out now. It was tied into the TV, so I didn't get nailed for leaving the volume on. So, James Furpo's in the house. What's up, Furpo? Gonna hit you with this, brother.
Raiders.
Yeah, Raider night. What's going on, man? Yeah, Betch played great. He really did. I have no problem with what I saw from Betch. I thought it was a good game for him. Let me see. Where are we at here? So we're at 2 hours and 55 minutes from start to finish. Prayers for Chris. What's his name? I hope he's okay. What happened to him? Did he get hurt tonight? Must have missed that. Oh, that's right. That was earlier in the game, right? Yes. Duh, I'm an idiot. I mean, it can be, Bueno. Do you want me to end it? What do you want me to do? Jeff, as old skill individuals, we have to call it as we see it. JPJ looks like shit tonight. The receivers need to hold on to balls, and our cornerbacks are absolutely cooked. You got to keep it real. I don't think JPJ looked like shit tonight. He had a penalty called on him. I mean, they gave him extra playing time. What's up, Anthony? I see you, brother. What's up, man? They gave him extra playing time into the second quarter. From what I saw from the offensive line right now, the starting offensive five that they laid out last week when they picked the starting five, I don't have a problem with them right now. I think the starting five held their own. Genty got some running plays in there. I mean, he wasn't out there for too long. Mike Washington had some solid ass runs on top of that big long one that he broke. I don't have a problem with the offensive line. I think the offensive line, the first stringers played good. I think the front line on the defense played good. I'm more worried about the secondary guys. These are all veterans, these guys. None of those guys out there are rookies. These are all guys that have been in the league for 2 years plus. So, I mean, they didn't look that hot out there. We'll have to see, what type of, like I said, what type of adjustments are going to be made this week. Now that they've got game film on everybody, they can go back, they can study all this shit. They make the adjustments before next week's game starts. We've got the practice scrimmage or the practice game with the Texans, and then we'll go from there too. So I'm fine with what I saw for the starters on both sides. A little worried about the secondary, but I think it'll work itself out. Mendoza, I thought, played great for what we expected of him and who he was out there with. My expectations are reset. End of hype. On to the next one. Yeah, exactly. AOC did not look good tonight with the time that was given to him. He has been here 3 years. The other veterans on the other teams play with their third stringers too. Hey, what's up, Ben? Yeah, exactly. Good game, and we'll play when it matters later in the season. When the wins and losses really mean something. Remember, you had names for the good and the bad players of the game. What did you used to call them? Oh, that was oh my God, who did I do that? We did that when we were doing the Monday night or was it the Monday morning quarterback or whatever it was that I was doing with Chris? The MVPs and the MUPs. The MVPs and the MUPs, the most undervalued player. Oh, most unvaluable. Yeah. Defensive front seven still needs upgrading, sadly. It's preseason. Everyone relax. Yeah. And don't forget, even the front seven, again, Max wasn't out there at all. What we got here? This is there is no excuse for uplifting when it comes to football. All you got to do is know the plays and execute. Later, Ben. Thanks for popping in earlier too, brother. And right now, I appreciate you. Edgar Sosa. It's the first preseason game, guys. They were just getting the feel of the game, getting back into football. Yep. Polo shirts the TV guys are wearing it. Yeah, they are pretty cool looking. Let's see. Jason says we still need vet help at free safety. Yeah, the secondary was a little suspect tonight. That's my biggest concern and takeaway. Starting five on both sides look good, but we need more depth. Keep in mind, Texans lost by a bigger margin than us. Yeah, they got walloped tonight. Where is it? Yeah, they lost 27-7 to the Dolts. So right now on the other games, New England and Indianapolis tied 13-13. Tennessee is up 13-7 with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cincinnati beat Detroit 16-14. Pittsburgh beat Green Bay 28-9. And that's it so far. So there's games tomorrow night too. What's up, Predator? What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? Oh, coming in with the 5 gifted 401 Raider memberships. I appreciate you, my man. You're the best. I can't wait to hook up with you again too. 26 days, man. 26 days. In another hour, it'll be 25 days. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see. I'm happy with some of the things I saw, but defense lacked attitude. Still not getting off blocks. Losing leverage on coverage. Yeah, make sure everybody tunes in Saturday night, Raider Nation Voices. Jason and I will be on with the live phone calls from you guys. So there's your chance on Saturday. You don't want to type it in the chat because you have lengthy things to discuss or bring up. Save it for Saturday night when Jason and I are on together. I will be on tomorrow night with my No Huddle show. But again, that's an NFL-based type of show. So if you have a lot of questions concerning the Raiders, try and save that for Saturday night. So Jason and I can be on there together and we get the chat filled up and really talk some Raiders football and what we all thought about this game here tonight and what we think going forward for the rest of the preseason and kind of really at this point what to expect for the upcoming season, based on what we saw. So that you can assess the weaknesses on your offense and defense. Texans, nice. Thanks for the gifted. The running back room looked good, and so did the wide receiver room. Jack looked very good tonight. Yes, he did. See, the defenses and even some of the offenses were sent out tonight were just vanilla. Yeah, pretty much, too. What's up, Bill M? How did Cousins look in his first short stint? His first drive was really good, I thought. He completed – so Cousins was 5 for 6, 50 yards, 1 TD with a QB rating of 141. So that's how his day went. He was only out there for the first series, and it was pretty good for him. I tell you, the first string offense didn't look bad at all. Offensive line looked good. Hey, look at it this way. It was positive yards for Genti. He didn't get stuffed in the backfield. None of our running backs did with the first string offense out there. So the offensive line, so that's a bonus. Didn't happen last year. Last year, they were getting their shit pushed in as soon as they touched the ball. I know it's only preseason, but damn, it feels good to eat some wings, have a few drinks, and watch some Raiders football. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Dylan Lobby actually looked pretty good for the time that he got out there. He was making the most of it. I got to say that. Shedrick Jackson on a couple of those pass plays looked really good. I'm hoping he's something to build on for this season too. Betch obviously came out. Michael Mayer getting that touchdown was nice. You know, Brock Bowers was in at the start of the game. He was in for a couple of plays, and then you never saw him the rest of the game. But Michael Mayer was in there for the entire first series. From the first snap right until the touchdown, he never came off the field. It was just weird to see that Brock Bowers wasn't out there, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with taking him out of the game. I'm fine with Max not playing. You know, these are your two main focal points on both offense and defense. I'm fine with them not being, you know, one not being out there for too long and the other one not even playing. He was dressed. He was in full gear, but they kept him on the sidelines, which is absolutely fine with that. Let's see, where are we here? Just like to see more 4 or 5 yard runs on first down, correct? Don't say that. Lobby looked pretty good. I'm telling you, Lobby's going to make this team. I don't know if Hemby's going to. Hemby may be a practice squad guy. Michael Mayer looked good out there. He really did. When the starters were in, they couldn't stop us. That's all you need to. Exactly. It's it exactly. You know, so I'm okay with what I saw tonight. I've got some issues, obviously. So it's going to be interesting to watch film breakdown on this. So I'm just glad. That's what I want to see. That's what we've been expecting from Michael Mayer for the last few years, is to be that red zone presence. And he was that tonight. Scored a touchdown. That's all I care. Sooner or later, AOC would be bagging groceries. Nah, that's like, you guys are horrible. Still better than most backups out there. But on that note, I'm getting out of here, folks. Been on here for 3 hours. I appreciate all of you being on here with me tonight. Still rocking with 116 in the chat between all the platforms. So I appreciate you all. For everybody that came in here, I had quite a few over on Twitch for the first time, so I'm psyched with that. I'm gonna stop building that one up too. So, did you see all the pre-snap motion we were going? We're gonna be just fine. Thanks, Lucky. I appreciate it, man. I thank you all for being in here. Thank you to No Face with the gifted memberships earlier, the 20 gifted, and Anthony Frederator with the 5 gifted, and the jewels that were given out earlier by Dan. And Marcus Banks for checking in earlier on at the start of this with the 13 months worth of membership. I appreciate you, my guy. And there we go. Detroit God with the 10 jewels with the happy poop. Did you have a happy poop today? You're welcome, Bill. I love doing this. I'm not going to be able to do a lot of this. I'm actually not going to be able to do any of this during the regular season. So if I do it, it's going to be the preseason games. Pretty much the only time I'm going to be able to do watch parties. So you can count on me doing this the next two games for sure. I'll be doing this again. So I love you too, man. I can't wait to hook up again, man. It's gonna be a fun weekend, man. I'm so excited. And I get a 2-week vacation trip out of this because I'm going to LA after that. And that No Face with the 200 jewels with the jamming. All right, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you to my moderators for being in here tonight and helping out and everything. And for all of you that don't do all your donations, whether it be super chats, jewels, or membership gifting, you guys, you're the heart and soul and the blood that keeps this channel going. And again, make sure you guys check in tomorrow night, No Huddle, 9 o'clock Eastern, p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday night, myself and Jason Downs will be back on Raider Nation Voices Saturday evening at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. So you all have a wonderful evening. And wasn't the outcome we wanted tonight, but we saw some things. We got some questions answered, I think, and opened up some more questions and worries. But we'll figure it out. Have patience. And as I always say, everybody, stay safe and go Raiders.
401. 401. Silver and black, yeah, we never fold. New winning roots with a Raider soul. East Coast grind, West Coast pride. Raider Nation, worldwide. 401. Say it loud, 401. Feel that sound from the stands to the screen. This is Raider Talk with